Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on a really critical part of healthcare, one you might not think about much.
Diagnostic imaging.
Exactly. Think about the person behind the MRI, the X-ray machine, highly skilled, maybe burnt out after a long shift, but still needing absolute precision for, potentially life-saving diagnoses.
It's definitely a high-pressure world.
And we're looking at how one company, Human Integrity HR, is trying to tackle the unique challenges there.
So specialized firms.
Very specialized.
Yeah.
And to figure this out, we've gone through quite a bit. Company newsletters, internal strategy docs.
FAQs, too, I saw.
Yeah.
For both sides, the techs and the clinics.
Yeah, social media stuff, even mailers. It gives you a pretty full picture, sort of a 360 view of this niche market.
So our mission today is really to get under the skin of it. What makes DI recruitment so specific?
Right.
What are the pain points for the professionals?
Yeah.
And for the clinics trying to hire them?
And then how does this company, Human Integrity HR, fit in? Are they just filling jobs, or is it something more?
Like, are they actually shifting how things work in that sector?
Exactly. So let's start with who they are. Human Integrity HR, they're not just a recruitment firm.
No, their whole identity is built around being exclusively for diagnostic imaging professionals.
That's their entire focus, not a sideline.
And diagnostic imaging professionals, that covers quite a range, doesn't it?
It really does. They recruit across all sorts of modalities.
Yeah, the sources list, radiologic technologist, that's your general X-ray, mammography, even bone density, BMD.
Oh, right, for osteoporosis and things like that.
Exactly. And then sonographers.
Yeah.
Not just general ultrasound.
But specialized ones.
Highly specialized. Cardiac, vascular. They even mentioned fertility sonographers doing OBGYN and fertility-specific work.
Wow. Okay.
Plus nuclear medicine techs, CT techs, MRI techs. It's comprehensive.
And not just the technologists themselves.
No. They also place roles like X-ray instructors, even clinic management positions.
So real breadth, but within that very defined niche.
That seems to be their strength.
Yeah.
That deep specialization.
Okay, so why? Why focus so intently on this one area? What are the underlying problems?
Well, the sources are pretty clear on the struggles these DI technologists face. It's quite stark, actually.
Like what?
Burnout comes up a lot. Long hours, intense pressure.
I can imagine.
And then there's wage disparity, disruptive shift work, and this feeling, of not being properly recognized for how critical their job is.
That lack of recognition must be tough.
And candidates themselves, they talk about other things too. Limited job options sometimes, or feeling like there's no flexibility.
Long hiring process.
There's frustratingly long, yeah. And roles just not paying what they should.
So these aren't just small complaints. They sound like systemic issues.
They really do.
Yeah.
Issues that could push good people out of the field entirely.
It really puts a different spin on things when you think about the person behind the scan, doesn't it? Knowing these struggles. So, okay, given those challenges, how does Human Integrity HR actually, step in? How do they help the technologists?
Well, first off, and this is a big one they emphasize everywhere,
Yeah.
their service is completely free for the job seekers.
Totally free. No hidden costs.
Zero cost, which is huge, right? It removes any financial barrier for a tech looking for a better situation.
Okay, that's significant. What else do they offer the technologists?
They talk about giving access to an elite network and exclusive unadvertised jobs.
Meaning jobs you won't find on the public job boards.
Exactly. The idea is clinics trust Human Integrity HR enough to not even post the role publicly because they know HR likely already has suitable pre-vetted candidates.
So it's like an inside track.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
And they actively advocate for the candidates too, for fair wages, better schedules, that recognition piece we talked about.
Addressing those core pain points directly.
Right. Plus practical help like resume tweaking, interview coaching.
And privacy seems key too.
It's very key. They state really clearly that a candidate's info is never shared without explicit consent, building trust.
That makes sense. It saves the tech time, streamlines the search. One application could lead to several good options.
Definitely. But then there's the other side, right? The clinics.
Yeah, let's flip to that. What are the headaches for the imaging clinics and hospitals trying to hire these people?
Well, the biggest one is just the shortage of skilled professionals. It's acute.
Really hard to find qualified people.
Extremely. And that leads to, high recruitment costs, searches that drag on for ages.
Months, maybe.
Easily. And then trouble keeping the staff they do find, high turnover.
And that impacts patient care, obviously. Waiting for scans.
Directly. So that's the problem human integrity HR is trying to solve for the clinics.
How do they pitch their value to the clinics then?
Their main angle is their exclusivity. They stress they're the only recruitment firm in Canada focused just on diagnostic imaging.
So unparalleled expertise in this one area.
That's the claim. A deeper network of talent they already know and have vetted. And, they say, higher success rates because their recruiters genuinely understand the technical skills needed.
Not just ticking boxes on a certification.
Right. They talk about screening for communication skills, cultural fit too, trying to ensure a good long-term match, not just filling a seat.
And the cost model for clinics is interesting.
Very. It's nothing unless you hire a candidate we present.
A contingency model. Performance-based.
Exactly. No upfront financial risk for the clinic.
Yeah.
And they offer placement guarantees too.
That must be appealing. Reduces the risk significantly.
And they claim their focus leads to speed. Typical placements in just 1 to 4 weeks.
Wow, that's fast for specialized healthcare roles.
Incredibly fast compared to traditional hiring timelines.
And it sounds like they position themselves as more than just recruiters.
Yeah, they use language like being an extension of the clinic's HR team, a partner.
Supporting quite a few locations already.
Over 150 across Ontario, according to the sources. And they have plans to expand into other provinces.
So it seems to be working, scaling up.
The model seems robust, yes.
Okay, let's unpack this a bit. How do they actually do it? What's the process, the engine behind making these matches happen so consistently?
It sounds very systematic, actually, their process.
Walk us through it.
Okay, so first, they really dig deep to understand what the clinic specifically needs. More than just the job description,
The nuances.
Right, then sourcing. They hit the usual job boards like Indeed, but also heavily use LinkedIn, Facebook, and crucially, their own internal database.
Filled with DI specialists.
Exactly. Then comes the screening. Resume review, yes, but then detailed phone or video interviews, sometimes skill tests, really vetting them.
Rigorous.
Seems so. After that, they facilitate the interviews between the clinic and the shortlisted candidates, help with negotiating the offer.
And it doesn't stop there.
No, they mentioned supporting the onboarding process too, and even doing follow-up checks after placement, ensuring everyone's happy.
Post-placement support. That's quite comprehensive.
It suggests a focus on long-term success, not just the initial hire.
And beneath all this process and tech, they talk about core values.
They do. Integrity, trust, commitment to excellence, and continuous improvement.
Standard corporate values, maybe, but how do they seem to apply them?
Well, the whole model, free for candidates, contingency for clinics, the privacy focus, it all seems designed to build that trust and demonstrate integrity. The specialization itself speaks to a commitment to excellence in that one field.
So tying the values back to the actual way they operate.
It appears so, yes, making them more than just words on a page.
Right. So wrapping this up, human integrity HR seems to have carved out a really specific and pretty vital space for themselves.
Definitely. Acting as that bridge, like you said earlier, between the skilled professionals who might be feeling overlooked and the clinics desperately needing their expertise for patient care.
A crucial link in the chain.
Which leads to, I think, an important question to ponder as we look forward.
Okay.
Well, we see technology advancing constantly in diagnostic imaging, right? AI is becoming more integrated.
Yeah, that's a huge topic everywhere.
So in that context, what are the human needs and challenges that will persist for these technologists, despite the advancing tech?
Interesting. Things AI can't replace.
Exactly. And how will specialized recruitment firms like this that focus on integrity, advocacy, understanding those human needs, how will that continue to be essential, to make sure we balance the cutting-edge technology with compassionate, human-centric patient care?
That's a great point. Keeping the human in human resources, especially in such a tech-driven field. How do you maintain that balance?
It's critical, isn't it? Because ultimately that human element, that connection and care, that's always going to be at the heart of healthcare.